The Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness is an over 1 million acre wilderness area in northeastern Minnesota. It is an incredible, very unique freshwater ecosystem of deeply interconnected rivers, lakes, streams. About 10 years ago, it came to our attention that there was a company looking to develop a copper mine just upstream of the Boundary Waters. Copper mining and hard rock mining is one of America's most toxic industries, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. When you get into this watershed, the water actually flows north. So that would mean that this massive copper mining district would be immediately upstream of the Boundary Waters. This type of mining has never been done without some form of pollution. Our mission is to permanently protect the Boundary Waters and its watershed from the threat of sulfide or copper mining. I was born and raised in New York City, and so I was a very urban-centric kid. There was a summer in New York. My dad had a very high-pressure job, and he said, I just want to go somewhere where it looks like the road just ends. And so when I was 4, we all piled in a car and took off from Brooklyn, New York, and drove to Ely, Minnesota. That connection to the environment and to wilderness really was foundational. So when it came time to decide where to go to college, the Boundary Waters was actually extremely informative for me in choosing Minnesota because it seemed like a really interesting, diverse state, and I felt deeply connected to some of the wild places that define the state. If you really let the place you're in sink in and you appreciate it for exactly what it is and you learn from the people who grew up there, the people who moved there, I think you can really gain a lot. And so Northfield is an ideal place to go to college. You really can focus on your experience, but also get so much out of being in a new type of community. I think what in part drew me to the environmental studies major was the fact that I could take field drawing and have that count towards the major and find connections to environment and environmental thinking through being multidisciplinary. It's sort of the liberal arts of liberal arts in some ways with a general direction towards the environment. It is a field that is diverse and complicated and has a lot of different attenuations and ways that you can engage with it. That to me was perfect. That's why I liked it so much. So I love that Carleton supports interdisciplinary programs like environmental studies. It feels really special to be part of a legacy and a narrative of protection. There have been generations of Minnesotans who have worked really hard to protect this place. It feels really amazing to be able to go to the Capitol, to be able to work with passionate elected officials and actually make a difference. People are really passionate about protecting the place and they're really grateful for the work that we're doing. We are really blessed with a powerful team of individuals who are in it to the bitter end. You know, we're trying to permanently protect the Boundary Waters and there's a version of that where we accomplish it in the next 2, 4, 6 years. And we're driven. That's why we're the Campaign to Save the Boundary Waters. We're here to do one thing and we're gonna be around until we do it. My name is Ingrid Lyons. I majored in environmental studies at Carleton College, and now I lead an organization that advocates for the permanent protection of the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness in northeastern Minnesota.